Good morning, YouTube, and everybody out there. I hope y'all having a decent weekend and a happy Sunday. Ah, Weekend's not over with yet, so it is bright and early on a Sunday morning. So you got your chance. I am Dave with Strongman Survival. Thank you for tuning in. If you're first time watching, please like, subscribe, do all the good things. Leave a nice comment down below. Uh, yeah, so this video is just going to be a little bit of update on the hog situation in the area and a little bit of an opinion on what has happened and what has taken place. So about 3 days ago, the community chat around here. Now I live in a semi-rural area. Neighbors are still nearby, but everybody sits on a couple of acres, and we're more spread out. So the further you go in, the more property people own, and so on and so forth. It gets more rural. And then, you go about 2 miles out of here or so, that's when you start getting into the more urban-ish kind of area. You get the tighter neighborhoods, you get the apartment buildings and all your shopping centers and blah, blah, blah. But yes, so a couple of days ago, somebody on a community chat in the area had posted about hogs being here, and it was a good herd of hogs this time, which is not rare, okay, but it's not super common that it's a problem, okay. The area that I live in, if you look at it, coming from, which direction am I going? From about north to about southish, there's a whole line here. You can track it of being a nice rural area where there's plenty of game that come through this particular area. All right, it is not uncommon to look out your window every now and then. If you look at the right time, you'll see a deer come by, you'll see turkeys, you'll see it all. Okay, I've had coyotes in my yard that my dog is chased off. All of that, rabbits, the whole deal. Okay, there's wildlife. All right, and as I said, it's not super rare, but it's not super common. You'll get the one hog that comes in, or you'll get the herd of 6, 8, 10 hogs that people will see. So I decided the perfect opportunity that I could set a trap on my property and maybe get myself a hog. I don't need many. All I needed was one. Okay. So I did that, and I've been taking care of it. I've been checking the bait. I've been rebaiting, checking periodically, doing what you need to do, putting in the work. Okay. But unfortunately, there has been no luck there, which is not discouraging. This happens, okay, especially when you are baiting for, a trap. There's factors that play into this, as in which way the wind is blowing. The wind's not blowing to where the animals are are at. It could take longer for them to smell the bait and the bait to get out there, in the air. So that's being a factor there. And it just takes time. Okay, if you're not setting a trap on a known game trail, now I did say this was a game area, they come on through. Okay, I've seen them come through my yard. I've seen them come on the road over there. There's another road back this way that people have reported seeing animals on and stuff. So don't get discouraged, but do take in the fact that a lot of people do say that you can't just go into the woods. Don't expect to be able to go into the woods and just be able to hunt, trap, do all that stuff, and live. It does take time. There are factors in this. So I'm going to keep my trap up. I'll keep checking it. Hogs, they come through whenever they feel like it. Like I said, game just runs all through here, between, the parks and preserves that are up north that way, and a couple of preserves and stuff going all this way, and it all connects. So they travel. But one thing I do have a problem with, I did find this out, that some lady in the community not too far from here, because she saw one of these hogs out her window on her property, and according to her post that she made on this community blog and stuff, was that she only did see one. And because of that, she ended up making a phone call, which got some people in the area and it led to about the whole herd of hogs that was here being just slaughtered. Okay. Now, I am not against hunting. I am not against trapping. I am not against, getting your own food from out in nature. Okay. As long as what you are going for has a purpose and will be used. Okay. What has just happened here, I found this out that this happened Friday evening and into the night, that this particular gentleman that she had hired came out here and proceeded to, slaughter roughly 8 hogs. Now, what has happened to these hogs, I do not know, but from my taking, this was just a extermination, slaughter, kill, basically. It was a nuisance thing. It was just basically to get rid of them because this lady saw one and got scared. Okay. And on that note, if you live in a rural area, okay, or you want to go live in a rural area, expect to see some shit. Okay. But that does not give you the right to be, I'm scared, I need to go kill or have killed what has scared me. Okay. You're in a rural area. You're out there with them. Deal with it. Okay. So that's what bugged me about this particular situation here, is that this was a senseless slaughter of pigs. Now, I get it. Somebody's going to say, oh, they're an invasive species. They're a nuisance. They just tear things up. Okay, cool. But if you're going out there and you're going to hunt these, hogs, which a couple of people have. There's been a couple of farmers and stuff in the area that have picked off a hog. One of them picked off 2 hogs because they were tearing up the fence. So on, so be it. But they posted that they were using the animal, which I am all for that, and I fully believe you should. I do not condone the senseless killing of any animal if you are not going to then use the parts of that animal. Okay, if you are not going to eat that animal, you have no business in killing it. If you are not going to use the bones, use the meat, if you are not going to skin the animal and then proceed to, tan it and make leather out of it, you have no business killing that animal. Okay. Now, you don't have to use the skin if you don't want to, but I'm fully believing in using the animal for everything you can. So, that being said, I'm not going to tear down my trap. I'm going to keep maintaining it, keep watching it, and hopefully, more hogs come in the area here soon, and the winds will help blow out the scent of my bait. So, not discouraged on that one, but again, I do not condone the senseless slaughter of animals that are not going to go to use. So that's just my opinion. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this. Hope that was helpful. If you agree with my opinion, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool as well. We can all agree to disagree and just get along. So, with that being said, I'm going to continue on with my Sunday, and I hope y'all enjoy y'all's weekend as well. I'm Dave with Strongman Survival, and check y'all on the next one.